Hi, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Hey, it's Monday, and we are starting a new chapter. We finished our addition and subtraction. We're not completely done with addition and subtraction because we're going to have lots of fun pages in the St. Patrick's Day packets to keep reviewing. And we're going to do story problems. So we are not done with addition and subtraction, but for a little bit we are. So this packet, chapter 7, is represent, count, and write the numbers 11 through 19. So these are our teen numbers. Now, if you guys remember the month of December, we had finished numbers 1 through 10. And I sent home a packet. And so every day we introduced a new number. We did 11 one day, and then 12, and then 13. Because I wanted to just introduce them because I had to test for first semester report card. And we have to test 1 through 20. We don't really expect the kids to know all of those the first semester. But some kids do. So I wanted to just at least introduce the numbers so that they knew and that they had heard a little bit about the teen numbers. But now we go back and we'll really work on them. So if you didn't get them the first time, we had a lot of kids not do their work in December. I guess it was before Christmas. Everyone was getting a little burned out. So out of 22 kids at the time, we only had maybe half of them doing their work. So you guys are going to be ready, aren't you? This will be like a review for you. But other people, I'm really hoping you're going to do it because the teen numbers are really important. Okay. All right. So you should find the new packet in your yellow folder unless mommy and daddy might have put it somewhere off to the side just because the folders get so full. So ask them. Chapter 7. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and tear this off, that cover. Okay. And we're not going to do the first few pages. Let me reach this here and I will tell you. If you want to, you can, but it's always a review. They give us a few pages of review and then they give us a couple pages of vocabulary, little flashcards. And if you want to cut those apart, put them in a baggie and work on those, you can. The kids aren't required to know these. You know, of course, we want them to recognize, and we're going to be using these words a lot and know what they mean, but they don't have to memorize those words. I would rather them work on their rainbow words for memorization. There's even a little game in there. I'm going to tear all these pages out. Okay. And we're going to start right here. Okay, so this is lesson 1, chapter 7, lesson 1, page 261. It says we are going to model and count the numbers 11 and 12. It says use your counters. So I've gotten my counters out. I want you guys to do that too, okay? Use your counters to show the number 11. Well, we got to start out by filling up the whole 10 frame. And I don't care what color you use, it doesn't matter. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. Remember the 10 frame? Look, I got this 10 frame out and then I realized I didn't even have to use it because they're giving us a 10 frame right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top. We'll put 5 on the bottom. I'm just going to make them all red. Okay, so 5 and 1 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, how do we make 11? We only have one 10 frame. What do you think we should do? If there's only one 10 frame, how can we make 11? 11 comes after 10, and it's 10 plus one more. So I'm just going to put that down there. Okay, so add to show the number, draw the counters. Oh, now it says add one more to show the number 12. So we've got 10, 11, now that we need one more, 12. 10 and 2 more is 12. Oops, that stuck to my finger. Okay, now we want to draw them in there, but it's nice for the kids to actually use them too, because then they're manipulating and it's hands-on. So I'm going to go ahead and take them off, and then I'm going to draw them in there. Okay, so I'm going to try to make them about the same size. You can trace them if you want to, but I think that takes longer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we did one more down here was 11, and one more was 12. Okay, so I drew them on there. Okay, now the next page this is pretty easy, guys. These pages are pretty easy. Now the next page just says at the top, we're going to go back and just work on 11. Here's 11. Now I do want you guys to do something. I'll know if you listened, if I see that you if you did what I do right now. Okay, so these are pretty easy to count because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though there's no 10 frame there, I see 5 on the top and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. So I see 5 and 5 is 10 and one more is 11. Now if you want to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's fine. But look, what I want you to do is I'm going to circle those top 2 rows. And then look at how much easier it is to count. We've got 10 and one more, 11. All you have to do is trace. And then it says to use your counters to show the number 11. Now this time I don't think I'm going to use them. I think I'm just going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to make 11, I've got to put 1 down there underneath it. Okay, we have something called a 20 frame, and it's a big mat that has, two 10 frames, but you don't have to use two 10 frames because we can just make, line them up down here underneath. So down here, what did we do? Well, we have 10 up here, 10 ones, and how many extras? Okay, 1. So 11 is 10 in the 10 frame plus 1 extra. So this is place value, 10 here and 1 more. Okay, the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing, the other page, I should say. We're going to do the exact same thing, but this time we're going to make 12. So I'd like you guys to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to circle those. They look like marbles or beads. Okay, so if you circle those for me, then it's easier to count. 10, 11, 12. Now we're going to draw it down here. It says draw counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I need to do 11, 12. Okay, so same thing that we did with the 11. Down here, what we're going to say, what did we do? Well, we filled up a whole 10 frame. There's 10 ones up on top, and then how many extra ones? 1, 2 down on the bottom. Okay, so we made 12 by making 1 10 frame and 2 more. It's like using your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now how do we count to 12? We have to put them down because we ran out of fingers. 11, 12, right? 11 is 10 and 1 more. 12 is 10 and 2 more. Okay, now on the back of that, there's a whole bunch of beads, and there's a little story down here. Maria makes a bracelet with 11 beads. She starts with the blue beads on the left. Circle to show the beads Maria uses to make her bracelet. They said she uses 11. Well, look, we're going to count. She starts with the blue beads on the left. She doesn't start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 more is 11. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and circle these 10 here. And you don't have to do this, boys and girls, but I just want to show you. This is what it is. Equals 10. And then we're going to add 1 more. Here, let me show you what I did. See? There's 5 blue and 5 red. 5 plus 5 is 10. And then you have to circle 1 more. So what you guys have to do is go 10 and 1 more is 11. If you want to put one big circle, that's okay. I'm just trying to show you what they put 5, 5, 5, 5. So altogether there's 20 beads here. And I think we have to do this on every page, so it's good to let you guys know that right now. Now down here for number 8, it says, are there more blue beads or more yellow beads in the 11 beads? Well, blue beads, there's these 5, and then this one. We had to use one of these. But for yellow, there's only 5. So are there more yellow beads or more blue? Blue. And I don't know what it looks like on your packet, but that almost doesn't look blue to me. It almost looks purple, but they say it's blue. It must just be the ink that they used. Okay, I'm going to circle the blue. There are more blue. Okay, now right here it says, draw a set of 11 objects. If you circle 10 of the objects, how many more are there? Complete the addition sentence to match. Okay, I know exactly what they want us to do. We're going to draw 11 of something, but we're going to start with 10. Okay, so watch. I'm going to do stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I don't care what you draw, but if you start, imagine it in a 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. We know this is 10, so I'm going to put a big circle. Now, if we're trying to make 11, we need 10 and 1 more. I'm going to put it down here like it's a 10 frame. So 11 equals 10. You've got the 10 that are circled in the group, and then 1 more. This is just like what we do with the straws, right? There's 10 straws in a bundle, And then when we count in the teens, then we add the extra straws. And that is it. Okay, so we did 11 and 12 today. And tomorrow I think we're going to do 13 and 14. Now remember, the white pages right here, you don't need to do those. You can if you want to, but it's going to be exactly what we just got done doing. Okay. Oh, I know what we're doing tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.